I know, that weird shadow thing does its
Praise
thing.
be. You guys are coming through for me. A pretty little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a caller.
Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Ah! Get out of my face! Ow! Oh, not there. Ah, come on! I wanted to listen to that radio station, and you guys prevented me from doing that. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Good evening, and welcome back to Alan Wake, American Nightmare. Anyway, last time we went to the drive-in theater, did a little standoff against the dude. Unlock. Thing is, it opens up anyway. Like, how did I find 19 pages? I don't know. But anyway.
Emma? You here?
What's this? Oh, flashbang. Alright, cool. I don't need it right now, but oh, cool.
Wow, it is you. I guess all of it really happened.
You remember me?
Kind of. I felt weird all day, like I could almost remember a dream I had, and then, just before sunset, I remembered the page.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go get those things again.
Not all of them. I went out and got them. Well, most of them. I felt stupid at first, but then it was getting dark, and those things started showing up, and one of them made off with the battery. It ran into the railroad tunnel.
Of course it did.
There was no way I was gonna follow him in there. Sorry.
It's good you didn't. You should be careful. I mean, really careful.
Yeah, I kinda remember something. Something bad happened to me, didn't it?
Forget it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to happen again, okay? Just do what I say.
Yeah, okay.
Do I
This is
say
too
and not
weird.
as
Am
I
going
do?
Crazy here? Just go get that battery.
Try to stay calm. You're perfectly sane. We're caught in a time loop. That's why this is happening again.
I believe you.
Yeah,
God, I
Grant.
feel like I might just lose it any second now. How come you're not freaking out over this?
Because on my personal weird shit-o-meter, this just doesn't rate.
Look, I know something happened to me before.
You're gonna be okay. If you just keep cool, okay? Thanks for getting this stuff for me. It's a big help.
Yep.
I hope so. Are you gonna make everything blow up at the oil field again?
I have to.
Well, whatever the hell else you might be, at least you're not boring.
No, I don't want the nail gun. But anyway. Yeah.
Just the battery. That'll save time.
Saves a lot of time indeed. I wonder if this is different.
Okay, so this chick just came up to me and said she's my biggest fan. I know, they all say that, right? And she's giving me the eye. So I make a couple of moves, we have a couple of drinks, and then things start happening. But I say I have to go to the bathroom first. Uh-oh, right? She's got no idea. Watch this. This is gonna be priceless.
You better not do something like that. What the heck is that kind of strut?
That's nice.
I thought you'd like that. Are you tense? You feel a little tense.
Maybe a little. I had a crappy day.
Yeah?
Don't worry, it's improving real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, don't stop. It's just getting good.
Watch this.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah! Did you see that?
At least they fixed the mouth
Oh man! Did you see that?
flaps to the audio.
Boom!
More than anything else, that's part of animals. It's in our nature to imagine, to turn fantasies into legends, to be storytellers. But on a rare occasion, the line between fact and fiction, imagination and reality becomes hopelessly blurred, and nowhere can fit
He is literally a psychopath.
Night Springs.
Wow. Well, I better be go checking those rooms then. If I can. Yep. Oh. Get out of my way. Well, what's this? Oh. Extra ammo. Thank you.
Well, this should be perfectly safe.
Well, I sure hope nothing flies out at me. Like the evil spawns of Satan bats. Hey, a bug beetle. Nice. Or, you know. It's a bug. Oh. Oh no. They're not bats. It's... Ow. I thought... Shoot. I thought they died with just... Ow. What? Come on. I shot you. I'll just take my battery and run out of here. These spiders are annoying little craps. I'll just run. Losers! You think you can take me? You can't take shit. There's a shit ton of spiders. Well, as long as I get away from them, no one cares. Ah, thank you, thank you. Right. I gotta go back to Emma to recharge the battery. Damn. Spiders are everywhere. Oh, hey. I wonder, does it change the radio stations too?
Okay, people, it's Eddie Rodman here with a few hours to kill, and there's nobody I'd rather spend them with. Nobody else in the whole world. Oh boy, that'll land me in hot water when I get back home, won't it? Well, just in case my wife is listening, and you always are, aren't you, baby? Let me tell you, you are the exception, honey, and the prettiest lady I ever saw to boot. But I'd really like to spend some quality time with you listeners, because, well, tonight's one of those nights. You're sitting in the studio and you kind of forget how long it's been or what day it is. You just sit here and go through the motions. You might as well have been here forever. You keep talking, but you don't even know what you're saying. It's like you're on automatic. You can't stop the ride and get off. It's times like these that I really wish that somebody would just call in and relieve my boredom. How about it? Anybody? Come on now, help a fella out. Our lines are open.
Hey, he's desperate. That gave no information.
Found the battery.
Okay, I'll charge it.
And you need a wrench to charge it?
Here.
Just saying.
Try not to get killed.
Okay. I'm gonna take care of this. Try to stay calm.
Look, what if you stay here with me, please?
I'm sorry, but if I don't deal with this, no one else will.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that this is getting really creepy. I believe this is real, but I don't understand any of it. I'm getting scared. I can't believe you're so calm.
I get scared, but I've had a lot of time to get used to it. That helps. The guy who looks like me is the reason this is happening. I caught up with him, but he swept me back here.
Back in
He needs a
time.
name.
Yeah,
You can't
it's a
just
trap.
keep on
We'll be
saying,
doing this
guy who
forever
looks
unless
like
I can
me.
break out of it.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm working on it. I came prepared, but things got kind of scrambled when I arrived. I'm tracking
Neg-
down the things I
Nega
need.
Wake?
Yeah, well,
how about
feel
Nega
free to
Allen?
climb back into your DeLorean or whatever it is you do.
How about, Dark Wake? Or Dark... Yeah, Dark Wake is a decent one. I get better than Dark Allen. Or Shadow Wake. Oh! Ow! You suck! Oh, come on. You guys are grouped up so much that... Sorry, I thought I had a grenade. I thought I was equipped on grenades. Come on, come on. Bring it.
Well, here we go again. Better get ready to run.
Alright. Place the wheel. Oil is flowing. Battery is attached. The lights were blinking. CD is playing on the boombox. Okay. Place the wheel. The oil was flowing. Attach battery. Lights are blinking. And then turn up the music. Ow. That's that. Eat grenade.
We'll be in trouble. Better hurry.
Health light isn't on.
Emma! I'm coming! This is not the bad thing!
Oh! Ow! Eat grenade! Oh, come on, I dodged that. Bullshit. I know I dodged that. Oh, start me off here, I see. Okay. Come on. I don't even need to stun you. You walk so slow that you will not dodge a thing.
Just keep your head down!
Oh. Flash grenade. Not good against those guys. Okay. Ow, not fair. Why don't you split up a little bit more? Let's go.
It's okay. It's safe now.
I got a really bad feeling about all of this.
I'm gonna need those keys to the diner now. There's a motel key there that I have to get.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that. I have the motel master key. I work for the same company, you know.
Oh, okay.
What's at the motel?
Well, there's a dead guy. He's got something I need to get into the Mount Redtooth Observatory.
God,
Okay.
that's awful. Hey, you wanted to know about the guy who looked like you, didn't you?
The last time you said he had a party, but you didn't go.
No, that's not true. I did go. It was really great at first, and then I didn't see it myself, but I hear he turned nasty. He hurt a bunch of guys pretty bad, and there was this girl, she died. But I didn't hear about that until afterwards.
Yeah, I think I've
thought
seen the
that he
video
was
on that
so
one.
Charming.
And then he went to the diner.
That's right. I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved with that at all. I don't know what happened.
Fine. I need to check out these motel rooms. In the meantime, you stay here, okay? I'm serious. Keep the lights on and stay here.
Yeah, okay. You got it. I sure hope you're right about this.
You're gonna stay here this time, right?
Because the last time I didn't, and that thing, whatever it is, happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get hurt again.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay put. I don't remember what happened exactly, but I learned my lesson.
Good. It doesn't have to happen exactly the same way this time around. You
Exactly.
proved that much when you went out and got those things for me. I think you're gonna be okay.
Sort of like Groundhog Day.
hope
You
you're
can
right.
change little things here and there, but you can't, like... You know. The-
This wasn't supposed to happen again!
Her own fate haunts Emma Sloan and fills her with dread. This time, she does as she's told. It's not enough to save her.
Well, that's bull. You can't save her with anything? Oh, there's the dead guy. Observatory keys.
It's said that nobody knows what the future might bring, but for this man, it's no longer entirely true. A weaker man might simply give up, but the champion of light is an expert on destiny. Sometimes the puppet and puppeteer can be one and the same.
Interesting. Leave the motel, go to the observatory. I really like this game. I like it how they're, like, reusing the same maps, but continuing on the story somehow.
Its top littered with man-made eyes that stare into the endless depths of space. Tonight, the champion of light will depend on them to pick out a message from the ether. As history repeats itself, the man remembers the patterns. He knows that he needs the missing part for the telescope.
I know, that weird shadow thing does its thing.
Praise be. You guys are coming through for me. A pretty little light just started blinking on my board here, and that means there's a caller.
Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Ah! Get out of my face! Ow! Oh, not there. Ah, come on! I wanted to listen to that radio station, and you guys prevented me from doing that. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Oh, come on, I hit him. Thanks for helping me out by throwing those grenades, dude. What was in this one again? Ah, nah. Crossbow. Crossbow's the best one. This way. Of course. Huh. Keep the light on them just to keep them still. Hey lady, let me in.
It's you. How dare you? No, wait. It isn't you, is it? I suppose you'd better come in. I'll unlock the door.
Yeah, skip the conversation. Let me in. I'll watch some TV while I'm at it.
I know what you're thinking. Evil twin, supernatural powers. But most of the time, I just like to keep things basic. I want you to understand that.
Yeah, you basic.
Like this. Need to get your hands dirty? No batteries, no moving parts, just physics. That's technology you can depend on. It's a classic.
That's why I like crossbows, actually. Well,
Speaking of classics, you need to be careful with this one, though. If the victim suddenly twists, you might end up cutting yourself. It's not really a workhorse, but I'm a sucker for this style. Now this is more like it. You've got slip-resistant grip. Believe me, you really want that traction once you're wrist deep in somebody. The blade's stiff enough so it won't open by accident in your pocket, but it's still really easy to open with just one hand. Now that's a big thing for me. I know what you're thinking. It's too big, too heavy. But sometimes you just need the extra oomph. If you're talking intimidation, this is gonna do the job. Also great for dismemberings and whatnot. You know, the messy jobs.
I wonder if they let the actor...
I can't tell you how many things I've MacGyvered with this stuff.
I wonder if they just, like, gave the actor a camera and say,
okay,
start
guns.
talking about
Not
these
a big
things.
fan. I mean, how are you supposed to really connect with somebody with a bullet? I want you to understand that. I take pride in what I do. We can't both be worthless hacks, can we?
And we can't both be psycho hacks either.
You'll have to forgive me, but this feels very strange. It seems like this has all happened before.
I have the replacement part for your telescope, Doctor.
All right. Let's get it installed.
Alright, plug it in. Then I have to fight off everyone. Either I have to fight off everyone, or...
Although I have this strange feeling that something will
Don't
go
start
wrong.
it up yet. There's a problem with the coolant system.
Yes, that's right. I remember. All right, let me think. If they're sabotaging it, they'll be at the primary coolant pipe outside. If you can secure it, we should be ready to pick up the signal. That is why you're here, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, it is. I'll take care of it.
Before you go, if you have the time, I'd appreciate if you came up and explained a few things. All of this is
Fine.
very strange to me.
Fine. I'll come up there and talk to you. Man. This is a very silent elevator. Just say.
Hello.
I don't quite know what's going on, but I seem to remember having had this encounter before.
It's not deja vu, Doctor. This has happened before. We're caught in a time loop.
That's utterly insane. How could that be?
I can't really explain it. I
Time
suppose
loop. Easy.
I could call it magic.
Shit.
I don't.
Neither do I. But I can't
Well,
argue
that was a
with what I
waste of a grenade.
experienced. Listen, what matters now is the signal. The last time we only caught a part of it. I need the rest of it. Whether you believe me or not, you want to look into this as much as I do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
I realize that you have trouble believing this.
That's an understatement. I can't deny that what you say resonates with me on some level I don't pretend to understand. But for all I know, I'm simply delusional.
But it's not just you. I've experienced the same thing as you. Doesn't that prove something, at least?
360 game. It's
Maybe.
actually a very good
On
graphics.
the other hand, given your appearance and the fact that
Graphics
you
still
try to
hold up.
convince me that I'm not insane, perhaps you're merely a hallucination that accompanies my delusions.
You're not having a psychotic episode, Doctor.
Hallucination.
For what it's worth, I'm a skeptic by nature. I completely understand your reluctance to believe me.
There are people caught so deep in their psychosis that they retroactively manufacture memories and beliefs that conform to the situation at hand.
Sure, but you have to stop second-guessing yourself at some point, if you want to get something done.
Yep. Okay. Maybe next time around I'll just go stop the sabotage of the coolant and... Because there's definitely a third time around. Come on! Bring it! Oop, that one missed. You got nothing. That... The noise they used for the fence was the sound of a regular... It's the sound of a regular door. And not a chain link fence.
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Oh, might as well.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
All right. I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Was that the faster way? Incoming car?
I guess they didn't like that.
No need to be all childish and...
Kill me.
Stop throwing things, you... There's no need to be childish and stop and throw things. Stop having a tantrum. Oh, come on. I missed. Question. Why does a firefighter have a meat hook? Oh, come on. Woo. Oh. That grenade worked in my favor. Come on. There you go.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Alright, cool. Do I hear, like, a music box?
You find the signal?
Yes, I don't think it's quite the same thing we had, the last time. Still, we're definitely picking it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though. If you don't mind.
What's on your mind, Doctor?
Most
Shoot.
people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes, I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you have advantages?
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to think about consistency and symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me like that. You've experienced some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous. You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware?
Believe me, you are a character.
All I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
I'm sorry, did you just say hangry, as in hungry and angry? That's what I heard. Oh, well.
Another printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Yes, and in the right hands, we will succeed. Of course, since it's not the full signal, that means... yeah, that means there's one more loop around, at least.
The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Is enough. And no, it's not. And that will have to be it for next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have any game suggestions, let me know. If you want me to continue on Resident Evil 6, by the way, let me know that one as well. I'll do that eventually. But anyway, otherwise, have a good night, have a good evening, and have a good morning. Bye.